from.
Okay, when you are ready, introduce yourself, introduce the run, give me a countdown, and we shall begin.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, that's fine. You're live now, so if you want to count down and all that stuff, then
All right, welcome everyone.
introduce yourself and all. Yeah.
I am TheHellfridge, and what you're seeing is Frogun Encore, the long-awaited sequel to Frogun. It is a 3D platformer where we have a gun that is also a frog. And before I start, there's two things I want to do. First, I want to introduce my commentator, or I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hello, I am Giz, or Mrs. Gizamaluk. And I'm going to commentate this run with Hellfridge. It's going to be fun. This is a great game, so.
He's also very, humble. He's also good at the game himself, even though he doesn't play it as much as I do, but he does mad IL stuff. The other thing, before I start, the most important mechanic in this game is I will sling towards stuff, and then just, sling myself forward, and it's gonna be really fast, and I'm explaining that now, because it's gonna start immediately. So, we will start the run in 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go.
So, in the first thing you're gonna see is there's this guy with a hat, and we will just immediately walk past him and just jump off here and get up here, and you see what I mean when I say the sling jump is fast. This is how we will move through most of the game. This is the bad guy of the game. I don't know his name right now, but that's the first level.
That's a great start, by the way. Just gonna say.
Yes, off to a good start.
Yeah, for sure. So, Hellfridge and I ran the first Frogun game, because this is the second one, and we did that for a lot. And there are some very improved mechanics in this game, including the things you saw there, where you hit the Frogun on a wall and you.
Let me briefly
You want to do this
explain.
first?
This is safety pod. There is a cool glitch or exploit in this game where I can do this. Normally, when you shoot a pot, you cannot attach to it. It's too light, right? It's just a pot. But if you re-grab it at the exact right moment, you can grab it as if it was a wall and sling yourself over very, very big distances.
Exactly, and in the first Frogun game, you were not able to jump out of a slingshot at all. So that is a really improved mechanic for speedruns. So that's really interesting.
It's so much faster than the first game. This is a great platformer casually. It's an even better speed game in my opinion, because you just constantly do cool swaggy stuff. I almost cursed there, but I didn't. There is a total of 20 levels in this game, and there is an incentive that I would like to highlight. If we get 50 pounds together, we can play this game's secret, optional, extra hard level called the Secret Lab, and it also has the game's hardest boss, and also it has a lot of cool swaggy tricks. So I would be very happy if we met that incentive so I can show off the cool level. Also, I'm not shooting for a world record here. I will show every cool trick that we have, except the one that I just didn't show, but that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to mention that because one thing about this game is that sometimes it has some strange death zones laid out. So it is possible to grab over to the waterfall there and cut the corners a little bit and save 4 or 5 seconds. However, that is really risky because of the death zones. So sometimes you have to go around a few parts. So yeah, that's something you need to think about.
Yeah, that's the only trick that I won't do. I will do every other trick.
So it is possible to grab over to the
waterfall. There I fell.
Oops.
That's one thing about this game. The tights the jump can be really tight. And now it's lagging, which apparently happens. Oh, there we go. There we are again. That's a thing that happened. But we will not be disgruntled by that. That was level 4, so we're coming up to the first boss level. There's a total of 4 bosses in this game. And the cool thing about them is in the first game, in Frogun, the bosses were more or less auto-scrollers. They would go more or less the same every time. and there was little you could do to make it faster. Here, the bosses have health bars, and if you play well, you can do it faster. And also, I will show off a thing now. It's slower, but in this game you can get into the boss arena from the outside, even though you're not supposed to. Now we have a bit of lag again, but we will not get distracted by that.
Yeah, and we also want to mention the lag thing because that's not technically a game thing. It's just that when he's sharing the screen to Discord, then then the game lags sometimes.
To the right here, you can see the boss arena.
We also want to mention the lag thing.
And we will just like walk into it, and the boss starts. It's slower than like the normal speedrun route, but it's just cool to be able to do that. In the first game, you could do that as well, and there it actually was faster in some cases. But here I just show it off because it's cool. So this is Ground Stinger, the first boss. So every world, the bad guy has a new machine, sort of like Dr. Eggman from Mega Man. Oh no, this is the worst part, worst time for lag.
Yeah.
We have to
I'm not
hit
sure why
him.
it's lagging so much.
It's because I want to play on hard mode. I don't want to do that easy stuff. I want to show you the tough stuff. We have to hit him a total of 20 times. At the end of each phase, he makes 6 boulders appear. So I have to go through 4 phases, and then he'll be done. It's a very easy boss. And also you'll see at the bottom left corner, I have 6 health. And that'll be plenty. Like, I think I have not like died to a boss in a long time in this game, so it would of course be very fitting if I did today. Now we go to the safest place, which is on top of the boss. Like, during this attack we can just stand on him and nothing's gonna happen.
That's a great strat.
That seems like yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to add that in the first Frogun game you only have 3 health when you start out. So
yeah.
This game is actually a little easier in that sense.
Yeah, and that's World 1 done.
Yeah.
From now on, it's just gonna get cooler and more difficult. Like, the game does get progressively more swaggy. Dr. Eggman from Sonic, of course. I meant Dr. Wily from Eggman. I meant Dr. Wily from Eggman. You know, one of those bad guys who builds stuff. Anyway, I do have to revert my controls. What I'm gonna do during every boss is I'm gonna go to the options and turn on auto aiming, because otherwise it's really hard to hit the bosses.
Yeah, for sure.
So after
it's
each
interesting
boss,
though, because it's actually really hard to hit like the boulders and stuff in the bosses if you don't use the auto aim.
I mean, there is probably some mad person who will perfect the aiming in this game and not need to switch to auto aiming. I am not that person. Like, I will always do that, and of course after each boss I have to revert to switching auto aiming off, because if you have auto aiming off, you cannot do the majority of these swaggy jumps, because the auto aiming will lock you onto different things that you do not want to attach to. There's another lag, but this lag is just something we will get through together. There we go. Have I died yet, by the way?
Yes.
I have, right? Cool. I will put down, like, I don't know, $2 per death. How many times have I died? Dr. Wily is from Eggman. I'm pretty sure that Dr. Wily is from the game Eggman. So please, chat, do not lie to me. Oh, right, I died once in level 4, right? So that's $2 for you.
Yeah, you died. Yeah, like by the bridge. That's where you died.
This trick is Gee's invention. It's really good if you don't fail it.
And it doesn't lag.
And it does. I mean, that was my bad. That's another $2 for charity, so that's fine.
£2 actually.
£2 on. I mean, it's even funnier because I'm from Germany, so we pay in euro.
Yeah.
That's the second time. But it's too cool a trick to not show off, honestly. So if it means more money for charity, then I'm just happy. Also, the rain seems to make the game more laggy. There we go. So this is like the skull zone. In each level, there is a collectible called a skull. And it's like...
those spinning platforms are really annoying, by the way.
Oh, they're so silly. And usually you're supposed to go in there, and it's a very difficult optional section. And in this level, you can just go in there from the outside and use the teleporter to get straight to the end of the level.
Do you want your donations to also go towards your donation incentive?
Oh yes, please go ahead. So
if you die 25 times, that means that's £50, isn't it?
Yep.
So I have to die.
So we need to make sure that you die 25 times.
So like that's 22 to go.
Yeah, 22. You've already died 3 times, bloody hell.
Yep.
Right.
I mean,
we'll make sure of that.
The lag is definitely on the side of charity here. Coming up is a really cool trick where I just skip the majority of the level, as I do in this game. I use the D-pad. The D-pad is very powerful in this game. Occasionally you want to switch to it because it allows you to do stuff like this. Now, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. So I like very tightly grabbed onto that blue urn and immediately jumped and got over that big gap. If you use the stick for that, it's a lot more iffy and you end up like destroying the urn like I did the first time around. But just like one of many cool swagging things.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Albert W. Wiley, known simply as Dr. Wiley or just Wiley, is the main... No, I'm pretty sure it's Eggman. Like, he's from the game Eggman. Like, with the funny animals. I will not be fooled. I'm living in the land of lag. It's fine.
Yeah. It is surprising, though, because when we were practicing this last week, the lag thing happened maybe 3 or 4 times.
Right? It's a
in
bit...
like an hour and a half when we were playing.
I mean, that's just like the reality of marathons and live streaming. We have had the internet for quite a while now, but we will never master it. There will always be these issues. So this is, for me, the most annoying boss. Even though it takes the least hits, he only needs 15 hits. But these bombs, they can be really annoying. You see, they are all over the place. You can accidentally destroy them yourself. The boss can destroy the bombs if he shoots them in a weird way. There's a lot going on here. But so far it's going well, even though we have lag. And with this spinning attack, I have to make sure that he stays in the middle so the bombs are not so far away from me. Because the ship follows me around, and we want the bombs to be close by. If there have been like any donations so far, this would, by the way, be a great opportunity for those. Or any other shoutouts. While I try not to die to the lag. Okay, this is level expert now. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Nothing happened. I'm happy. Everything's good. So 1 and 2 and end.
There you go.
This
That's
is
World 2.
Yes. So that's halftime. So this has already been fun. And all the most difficult parts of this game are in the second half of this game. So from now on, basically every level is gonna have a really difficult, really swaggy trick, and I'm excited. Even though I'm gonna die a couple more times.
And hopefully we don't get too much lag during those crazy levels.
Unless I manage to hit them anyway. So I'm gonna... this is a new strat I found a couple days ago. Usually would go to the back of the level, but if you just shoot here...
Oh, nice.
You can just,
Perfect.
skip the entire level. It used to be, 4 or 5 seconds longer, with a similarly swaggy jump, but I cut some corners.
Yeah, that was great, though.
Yes, Eggman is a game. It's a game where you play as a very fast egg who has to fight a mad hedgehog. I think it's something
also,
like that.
You saw in the background there was like a bug or a spider hanging down from the ceiling. That is actually a boss from the first game. And you can see the bosses from the first game hanging out in the overworld in this one.
So this is one of the most difficult tricks in the game. So let's... Of course the lag starts immediately after. But that's fine. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I didn't make it. But anyway, twice is a charm or something.
Oh, that was so good.
Ah!
And get over, yeah.
I would say
That's fine.
first
You're
try. I would let that count as first try. So instead of like using any of the grounds in this level, you can just go around, like along the walls of the structures there. Slide off the slopes. Slopes in this game are amazing. I love them. And yeah, I would say that went pretty well. And that's not even the most difficult trick. It's not even. I don't know what the most difficult trick is, but this is not it.
Yeah, I think, but it is really hard, and I have to say that it's deceivingly hard hitting the rooftops when you don't see them.
Yeah, like you can turn on a sort of shadow. That was clutch.
Yeah. That was awesome. Getting saved by the shockwave.
That was intentional actually. Like I'm happy it worked, but it also was what I wanted to happen because I didn't want to die. That went perfectly, I would say.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a flawless level 3-3.
Yeah.
Also, the levels all have names, but since I go through it so fast, I forgot most of them. So if you want to like know the funny levels of this game, you should buy it. It's actually a really good game. That's like this one and Frogun the first. They're both great games. So like I highly recommend them to anyone who loves like classic style third person platformers.
Yeah,
silly
sure.
games. And
I
speed
think
games.
the big difference between the two is that this one is more like fast-paced and it has like these cool tricks. The first one is more like the adventure. The levels are a little bigger and takes a bit longer to do everything, but you can explore a little bit more. I'd say.
So after this lag attack, this is like probably the most difficult trick in the game. So landing on this thing.
Now to hit this.
And this is not over. Ah! We gotta do it again. We're gonna do it again. How many times did I die by now?
Ooh,
Has somebody counted?
It's 4 or 5.
Let's say 5. Like we're doing this for no. Probably more often due to lag, right?
Yeah.
If I make this, that would be amazing, right? I did.
I'm pretty sure we're at 5. Yeah, 6 now.
All right. So we're gonna do the swaggy trick again. Ah.
I feel these tricks are very Frogun 1-ish.
So I'm gonna skip this one now, just because I also like exactly because of this happening. There hasn't been lag in a while, so I wasn't trusting it.
It is still surprising that it's happening so often this time.
It's because I wanted to be extra hard, and I wanted to be extra charitable. Let's just call it that. So. Oh no! How?
Are we at 7?
Oh,
8?
You know what I forgot? I forgot the most important thing in this run, and I'm very sorry. Like, anybody who's ever seen... Oh my god, that has never happened before. Anybody who's ever seen like my marathon runs in the past knows that when I play Frogun, I wear a very specific item on my hat, and I have it right here, and I forgot about it. That's why I'm failing so hard, by the way, because I am not wearing my wonderful frog hat.
Yep, that's definitely the reason.
That my fiance made for me when I started running the first Frogun. And I think now everything's gonna go way better. So
Leg's gonna disappear.
Exactly. So this is the final level of World 3. I'm gonna kill these flies so they don't mess up my groove.
Nice.
There we go. So this is the only boss that is like consistent. Like there's if you do it the same every time, it's gonna work the same. So we're gonna do these 3 projectiles here. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do a pose. And do it again. Then he's gonna try and punch me and also, like, succeed. He didn't succeed. Normally I get hit here. And now he's gonna do the cool transformation. We're getting lag, which is fine. It's also, like, the coolest looking boss. It's also the easiest, just because you can play it the same way every time. So there's gonna be some punching. Punch, 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 punch. Another turn, and now he's gonna give us his fist. And we're just gonna shoot it back another time, a third time. Now he has to think a second. Let's do it again.
It went so well the first time.
Right? He's like, I should maybe try maybe a fifth time or a sixth time. I don't know. He's not strategically. He's doing his thing, obviously. And luckily he clears the space in the middle now, so I can just stand here where the emblem at the end appears. And that's the end of that.
Yeah, easy peasy.
So, there's like one world left. There's 5 levels. And afterwards, like, I would really like to show you the secret lab. So if you can get your donations in for the secret lab, I would really appreciate it. I think it's like a total of £50. And I have died, what, like 8 times now? So that's like...
I think 9.
9 times, so that's like £18. So there's £23 to go. Go ahead. So, coming up is the coolest trick ever. Like all of them. I'm really happy how this level has developed. It's one of the hardest levels. But
for sure.
It's
also I've tried this level a bunch and it's hard.
Ah! That's like the worst spot for lag. I have not even seen myself.
You just warped down. Maybe
I should just take a flat rate and go like, okay, I'm gonna donate a flat $25. So this is like one of the most tricky jumps in the game. Not even the trickiest, that's probably still coming up. So here we go. Oh lordy!
Yeah, but this is really, really hard. Like,
yeah, but it's also really cool when it works.
Yeah, this level is kind of crazy when everything comes together.
There we go. Ah!
Wow, okay, nice save. Okay, here we go.
So I'm gonna grab that bat.
Nice.
Ah!
Okay, let's see which strat you're using. Oh,
cool I'm using the strat where I get lag and then everything goes wrong. But that's fine. So.
But yeah, so now he's gonna grab the.
No, that's not it.
Side
that's
of
not
it.
That's not it. Oh come on! Don't give me that lag. I want to show the cool trick. Thank you.
Ooh,
there
nice.
We go.
There you go.
First try. Yo ho ho Fridgerton. Hi mitochondrien Salat. That's a butt of mine. You should donate so I can fail more in a secret level. Alright, so oh no, that's the wrong direction. Menuing, very important in this game. Controlling your character in the hub world, practice it. So, in the top left corner, you can see like my PB in this game currently is 20 minutes and 17 seconds. Ah! Nice. And it's also the world record as of now, and I'm gonna get the sub 20, just not today, as you already see. One of the biggest jumps.
Oh god, one more. Can you save it?
I think I did. Oh my god, I have no idea what happened there. But it worked.
Just 11, let's say $10 is currently in the Frogun Encore 100% secret lab incentive.
What about it?
It says £10.
Have been added. So we need what, like 15 now?
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely gonna put down 25 for that. You know it. This is a promise. I also expected to die less, so that was my bad. So I'm gonna take that fly. Ah, okay.
Nice.
Nah, that could have gone better, but I played it safe.
Yeah. I mean, that is a pretty difficult part.
Yes, like this entire like World 5 is just so full of big jumps and cool tricks.
And here's another one.
Nice.
That was
I
really
am back from lunch, by the way, so able to read donations out again if necessary.
Yeah.
There was a £10 donation to that Play Secret Lab, so it only needs £40 now.
nice.
So we're going to the penultimate level. What is happening there?
You almost clipped over.
That was because of the lag. The lag actually influenced the animations in the game.
That is interesting.
So the second to last level, like every level in the second half of this game, has one of the most difficult tricks in the game, which I'm gonna attempt. So there's a big wall in this game, and usually you're supposed to like hit some switches to like open some gates and make your way past the wall. But as speedrunners, we of course just like climb the wall once the lag stops. So I'm gonna position myself here with the D-pad and go down and then back.
Nice.
There we go, first try.
You got it.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
that's probably like the trickiest jump in the game, like hands down. So I'm really happy that no, the lag. No.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna do it
Wow.
again. We're gonna do it all again because it was so nice. So I think lag is definitely on the side of charity here. But,
Yep.
but that's fine. Like I'm having
Also-
a good time. So
We're
can I
just
do
gonna
it
mention
twice?
again that this is not a thing with the game. It's just that, you know, you streaming to Discord, making this happen. So if you would buy this game and play it yourself,
Yes.
then this is not a thing. This is just
Exactly.
the Discord stream, nothing else.
Exactly. This is not the normal Frogun Encore experience. The lag is completely Discord based.
Yep.
So it's causing Discord. So we're coming up to the last level of the game. So if there's like a donation to read, this would be a good opportunity.
Yeah, so it's just that £10 donation from before. It's from Riri and Tony.
That's my girlfriend and my daughter.
Hey, there we go. So welcome to both of you in the chat if you're still there. It goes towards the incentive to play Secret Lab. So that's £10 towards that. And the poll, choose a horse from the from the Red Dead Redemption run that's tomorrow towards the normal horse
So
on that one.
we're coming up to like final hardest trick in the game. If it works, it's really cool. Ah, this didn't work. First try.
Let's go.
Nice. That's unlikely to happen, but it did. So we're coming up to the final boss. The final boss has a lot of randomness. You have to hit him 30 times. He has projectiles that are really mean. And it can really make or break any PB run if it doesn't go well. Ah! Oh no! How did I do that? I don't know.
Wow.
So let's make it
These are
30.
checkpoints.
Let's make it 30 pounds, right? I think I've earned enough bad karma through dying that I should like leave.
I mean, the incentive itself only needs another £40, so if you can afford an extra £10 on top of that, well, you know.
Friends, you're killing me here. Like, you don't get rich being good at frog gun games. So 30 hits, there's gonna be like around 3 minutes before this boss is done. So please get in your donations to get an even harder version of this boss and an even harder final level with a lot of swaggy jumps. So please like do another 10 so I can eat tonight. These rockets are the worst projectile in the game. They can randomly just explode before you can grab them. And this laser eye attack is very RNG based because it can either give you 4, 5, or 6 of these boulders. And there's nothing you can do to influence that. So you always want to go with 6, but you can't influence that.
Yeah, we have asked the creator of the game, and yeah, you can't do anything about it. It's just random.
Shout out to Molegato, the developer of this game, who's just like a really good egg, and has like worked closely with us speedrunners to tweak some things. He's a really good egg from Spain. Like, buenos dias, Molegato. In case you're watching, I love your games, especially those that have Froguns in them. And the lag is, of course, trying to also work against me. It's fine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hard mode?
Yes, this is hard mode now. Like, low-key worried that I'm gonna die if it continues like this. So this attack takes a long time. And it would be really bad to be hit by lag here, but we're just not gonna speculate on it. So more rockets. Soon the rockets are gonna end. And then, funnily enough, the second half of this fight is easier than the first, just because the attacks are more predictable. But you have to get past everything else. T-pose. Ah!
Oh my god.
Just mashing A to jump over the fire. Oh, I did it! Oh,
Nice.
so.
We didn't see it, but it happened.
So now I have to attach myself to those pillars so I don't get hit by the other pillars. And I can do that with lag. It's fine.
Yep. So, this boss was the final boss of the first game as well, but it's a cyber version because
Yeah, like the
you
general...
thought you defeated him.
The bad guy who's sort of like Dr. Wily from Eggman, he is trying to resurrect him, and he was successful. So it's sort of like an Adventure of Link situation. Like lag fight is so good. I'm like actually flabbergasted, and I do not use the word flabbergasted lightly, that I still have 3 health, even though there was all of this lag. It's hilarious. So final attack. We're gonna get all of these. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Okay, cool. 2, 3, 4, and that's it.
Let's go.
Time. Or not quite time. You'll see time when time comes around. So this has been a good run, even though it doesn't look like it from the time. Will we be playing Secret Lab?
So, let's have a look. There have been no new donations since, so we've got £10 donated to it so far. And you were donating £30, yeah?
Geese, how about it?
So we only need another £10, technically speaking, if we're going to go that way.
I have not pressed exit yet.
Yeah.
Geese, are you gonna
Let's just do it.
Are you gonna put another 10, Geese?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Cool. So we met the incentive.
We met the incentive on a technicality. It doesn't show on the website yet, but we'll sort that out later.
I mean, that's just because of AI. Like, they screwed up the page. It's just the world we live in now. So, once you finish the game, you unlock this level called Secret Lab. And it's just like a bonus level with an extra hard boss. It ties into Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna explain later. And we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna do all collectibles because we've gone over estimate already, I think. But
Yes, we have.
But I will definitely show off this level, which will almost entirely consist of end boss. So there's the bad guy. He's now nice because the bad guys all turn nice. after you beat the game. And he shows us the secret lab, and he's like, "Hey, you have to go here. There's stuff going on. This is not good. You should check it out."
Nice.
Yeah, this is really difficult to get in between those electric things. Like, everything about this is difficult, actually. I'm just trying to make it look easy. Wah. Running over there. Usually you're supposed to like be quick and like open this gate, but we're just gonna jump over it. And now we're just gonna do one final super massive jump to the finale of everything. There we go. And this is Cyber Beelzebub. So back then, like in Kingdom Hearts, when Sora goes into the data world, that's when the Kingdom Hearts universe like overlaps with the Frogun universe that has not existed yet, but because of like weird time travel stuff, it actually does. So this is Data Beelzebub, who's gonna be one of the optional bosses in Kingdom Hearts 4. I have confirmation of that from Nomura. So now you have like this sneak peek for one of the new bosses in Kingdom Hearts 4. Isn't that cool? Also, the rockets are gone because of lag. But luckily,
I just want to confirm that you're allowed to give away that information, just to be sure.
Yeah, like I didn't sign an NDA. Like Nomura just like called me and was like, "Yeah, the Beelzebub from Frogun Encore, yeah, he's gonna be in there."
Fair enough. Just making sure, because I don't want us to have any legal repercussions for broadcasting it.
Also, I have like legal insurance and everything. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Insurance? What's that?
Oh my god, now like somebody from Disney is gonna watch this. I'm in so much trouble. But yeah, this is like the music you're hearing is the boss theme from the first Frogun, and it's a banger. Like most music, like all of the music in this game actually is bangers. I haven't mentioned that. So this is basically a mix of the boss from the first Frogun and the final boss from this game. It's a lot more difficult. But since this is like my normal file, you can see that I have extra health, which you unlock in the game through getting collectibles. So luckily we can make a lot more mistakes before we're in trouble, which is necessary. I have actually no idea how many times I have to hit this boss. It might be 30, it might be more. We'll fight him until he's gone. I would say dead, but it's more like deleted, I guess.
Yep.
And he can throw all the lag at me that he wants. I'm not gonna care. Come on. Also, this guitar riff, it's just good stuff. Ah! Oh, I thought I landed immediately on top of that attack, but I didn't. I wonder if the lag saved me there. Ah, no! Oh, what's happening? I love how this speedrun has just turned into a fight against lag. Oh my god. So
It's a hard mode speedrun.
Yeah. Like, I appreciate a good challenge. So, that's weird. So you're supposed to use these columns to not get hit by the attacks, but if the column is on top of the attack, apparently it still hits you. That's fun. Ah. One, 2, 3, 4. So we're over halfway. So soon we're gonna get into finale mode for this. He's gonna stop using rockets, which I always appreciate. Ah. So this is a tech straight up from the first Frogun. It's the famous pillars. Also a different tie-in to Kingdom Hearts. Renata, the main character, she can do this. Like, she can do 180s while jumping, just like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So that's just like an Easter egg by Tetsuya Nomura to like make that connection. I'm really scared of lag killing me now. But we're gonna endure. Also, this here, this is unnecessary. It just looks funny to dash through all of these pillars. Good thing is I cannot like fall out of the arena, so that's at least one thing that lag will not make me do. In the first game, it was very much possible.
Yep, that was actually something that made it really difficult because it was possible to avoid like the fast things going across the screen, and you could avoid them by just standing really far out on the side, but then you risked falling off.
So now comes like the special attack, and this is a really difficult attack. I'm just gonna use it like no hands, good attack. You can do it at home. You're a speedrunner now. So he used the same final attack as the other boss. Of course, we're gonna have lag. That's gonna be bad for all of us.
Yep.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh, nice. Okay, I got him. And time. That's it.
Nice.
That was Frogun Encore. Geese, do you want to say something? Like final words from your end?
I think this game is very underrated, and it's like both the first and the second game. And I think that more people should look into trying it out because I think you'll be surprised about how much tech and cool stuff you can do in this game, and you should try to speedrun it.
Absolutely. Like he said, this game is a super niche title. For some reason, it's not as successful as it deserves. It's really, really cool. Check it out. I think it's like $13 on Steam. It's a great speed game. It's a great classic style platformer. Thank you for watching. Thank you for donations and watching and encouragement while I was fighting lag. And I wish you all a grand time with the rest of the marathon.
No problem at all. Thank you very much. Now, the main run was finished in 31 minutes and 44 seconds. So the streak of all the seconds being divisible by 10 has now ended completely because we've now had 2 runs which have had weird seconds. But yeah, anyway.
I did other weird stuff, so it's fine.
Yes. So we did also see the what was that thing called again? The Play Secret Lab as well. So we saw that as well. So if you both want to donate to that as well, then
100%.
be sure to do so. But yeah, so thank you to TheHellfridge for the Frogun Encore run, and thank you to Mrs. Gizamaluk for the commentary as well. Thank you to everybody who's watched. Don't forget, we are of course doing this as a charity event for the Yellow and Blue Hub. They're a community hub based in Wrexham here in North Wales. If you'd like to donate, !donate in the chat. That'll bring up the link to the donation page, and the donations will go to the Yellow and Blue Hub. The figure you see on screen is the eventual total we'll be donating. Donations are subject to the terms and conditions on the page. Our current total will be £119.90, which is absolutely incredible. So please keep those donations coming in, everybody, as they go to an amazing cause. Hellfridge and
I'm donating. I'm donating as we speak.
Way! Well, I'll read those out later on. But thank you both for the run and commentary. Have you both got anything else you'd like to say before we finish?
Buy this game and just be nice to each other.
Sweet. So, thank you both, and I will see you again soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you.